Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another match in Heroes of Storm. This time we're taking a look at the Butcher. So Butcher has been added to the game all the way back in 2015, and he has this sort of strange role. The reason why I'm probably trying to do a Butcher episode after Whitemane is because we had the Butcher on our team, and well, he was doing a lot of dumb stuff, so I'm trying to showcase what you can do theoretically if you have a Butcher on your team. Butcher unfortunately suffers with the fact that you need to set him up for the later game where he becomes this sort of unstoppable charging force into the enemy, where he's able to keep hacking and slashing and collecting the meat. The objective for Butcher is to get 200 meat. At the start of the game, you get meat whenever you kill minions or you kill a hero. Of course, from the minions you get a whole lot less than from a killed hero, but if you are too far away from the kill, the meat is not dropped, and so you are just gonna be standing there like a total dum-dum. Probably that is why I'm going with this skin. All this added armor is giving me a false sense of hope that I will be able to survive. When it comes to the abilities of Butcher, we have Hamstring. This is a straight up slam on the ground, which can slow down the enemy. Then we have Butcher's Brand. That's going to be crucial for our self-sustain. So if we, for example, start attacking a hero or minion or a merc, we're able to heal off them, depending on how angry and how hungry we are for the meat. Ruthless Onslaught is an ability of Butcher's which allows him to charge after the enemy heroes, so you are able to close in the distance quite a lot. Fresh Meat is the trait which I talked about, so our goal is to get to 200 meat. Once we reach this mark, Butcher becomes quite deadly, and on top of it, we no longer are losing meat below 200. Unfortunately, once we reach 200 mark, the minions will stop dropping meat. So the only meat you are able to get from is from the fallen heroes. And of course, you can be losing meat, but you will always only return to the 200 mark. So the key here will be to somehow play this smartly so that we can actually get the kills and not get killed ourselves. So therefore, it's preferred to actually have a good healer on your team. But because we're doing quick match, and based on what you were able to see on the Whitemane episode, yeah, I don't really have control over what team composition I will be working with, so please keep that in mind. When it comes to a build, we're going to be showcasing a one which I will go over with you, and I will try to feature a link for it from Heroes of Fire. So on the first skill, we're gonna go with Invigoration. So if a Hamstring hits a hero, half of the mana cost is refunded and the cooldown is reduced by 1 second. This is gonna help us keep spamming this ability a little bit faster. On the second or the fourth level, we're gonna go with Unrelenting Pursuit. So this will reduce the cooldown of Ruthless Onslaught by 33% upon the impact. The Ruthless Onslaught is this. So if we manage to land the hit successfully, we can actually disengage from the charge. We are gonna have a cooldown. Then we're gonna go with the Insatiable Blade. So while facing a branded enemy, the Butcher's movement speed is increased by 25%. So theoretically, if someone has been branded, we are able to close in the distance and smack them around with our massive blades. For the heroic ability, I'm gonna go with the Furnace Blast because I believe it's the harder one to execute correctly, and I do believe that the Lamb to the Slaughter has its place, but it's usually really difficult to execute it correctly because you might have enemies grouped up together and you want to, let's say, focus on the medic or someone, and you don't have a control over who the hook or the meat hook here is going to actually hook up to the locked in place, and so that they are unable to escape. That is why I do prefer the Furnace Blast, because if we charge into the enemy and we start off the furnace blast before we actually manage to reach them. By the time we stun them, we are able to explode the furnace and even greatly reduce their health. If the enemies are grouped up together, we are able to damage everyone. So this is my preferred choice. 13 level, we are gonna go with the Savage Charge. So Ruthless Onslaught deals bonus damage to heroes equal to 10% of their maximum health. Also, Cleaver is quite decent, especially when it comes to you struggling to be acquiring the meat or trying to clear out the minion lane so that you don't have to keep on spamming your hamstring on them. But I'm gonna go with the Savage Charge. On the 16 level, we're gonna go with the Enraged. So while below 50% of his maximum health, taking damage causes the Butcher to become enraged for 10 seconds, gaining 40% attack speed and 25 armor, reducing damage taken by 25%. So let's say we are being targeted, we are taking damage, we are gonna get enraged, and by being able to apply the Butcher's Mark, we're going to be able to slap around a bunch of heroes and heal off the damage which we are dealing. And then on the 20th skill, I like to go with the Bolt of the Storm. This is a weird choice, but even the characters such as Diablo and other tanks might have ability to a short teleportation, and that might help you to get out of dodge. So let's say by some freaking miracle, I will not have the necessary meat by level 20 and I'm being focused, so the Bolt of the Storm might be able to help me either escape or might help me to get closer to my target so that I can chase after them. Chances are I might not use it, chances are my life might depend on it. It's really hard to tell, but it's going to be even harder to tell what match do we get. Butcher excels at maps with 3 lanes because he is able to rotate between 2 or 3 lanes and keep gathering the meat. But keep in mind that if you are out of the lanes or if you keep sticking to one lane and you are trying to focus on the heroes, you're not going to really succeed because you are not thinking about the late game with the consideration that there might be one. So your goal should be always to get the meat. And I actually have to say that I did notice that there are some new skins for Butcher. I actually do like this one quite a lot, but unfortunately I cannot afford it because look at that ass. Man, can you resist such a view? But anyhow, we're gonna go with the skin, which I do have. And we're gonna see how Butcher is gonna be able to work. We see even more booty this way, but hopefully we're not gonna have to look at it too much. So let's jump into the match if you're not creeped out already enough. And let's see how the Butcher is able to perform. If we get a really decent matchmaker, please give me a decent matchmaker. But yeah, Butcher, one thing which I should mention, if you would be looking into like the Pro League, I'm not really sure how the Pro League is doing these days. The matchmaker is like all over the place. It looks like there has been a massive exodus in the game. You will usually not see Butcher in like ranked games because it takes too long for him to be set up, and if you don't have a good team composition, or if you end up being on a map where there are like 2 lanes or something, Butcher will not really be helpful in a team fight. So we're gonna see how this is gonna work out. Hopefully it's gonna be a fun match. So weird team composition: Butcher, Mergen, Kel'Thuzad, Stitches, and Raynor. Enemy team: Sergeant Hammer, Irel, Vala, Samuro, and Varian. So we do have 2 tanks on our team. Enemy has a stealthy character. The most fortunate thing for us that we have 3 lanes for us. So I'm gonna try to be rotating from bottom to the middle. So let's see if we can get it. I'm not really gonna be helpful. Okay, let's see if the guy will be able to fulfill his promise. Okay, really nice. I really cannot charge in too much. That will just end badly. Samuro is in here. At least one of them is Samuro, I think. I don't really want to push too hard under the damn tank. Okay, there's that meat. So that's definitely the real Samuro. But I wasn't able to charge at him, unfortunately. But if this tank is gonna stand there, then I'm definitely gonna be able to charge at him. Okay, there goes that meat. So far, really nice. Are we gonna be able to get Varian? Holy crap. Okay, I like that. That was awesome. So we are already at 70 meat, which is really great. Let's go to the bottom lane. Samuro is pushing here quite hard. Let's go take the CP cup. We're gonna be able to stack up that meat even more, even more. Samuro seems to have rotated to the middle. At least I don't have to be afraid about him going down here, at least for now. What's happening in the middle? Goddamn tank is gonna be a menace, I can tell you that right now. I need someone to extend. Muradin is really low on his HP. Really cannot get in on Varian there. Okay, so I was able to push out the goddamn tank from the range of our towers at least. Okay, unfortunately, not really able to do too much there. You need to stay alive, fuck! Yeah, I really don't like to extend that much because it just leads to a whole lot of trouble. And if I die, I lose like 20 or something meat, so I need to be careful on how I play this. But the first objective is gonna be up. Not really sure what Punisher is gonna be active, so really doesn't matter. My favorite is the Arcane Punisher. I just feel like it's the most powerful one. It deals most AoE damage. The Frozen one can help you like get a jump on heroes if they get frozen in place, and the one with the fires, it's probably the least useful one. Samuro is getting the Merc camp at the bottom. Need to be careful. If I will be able to get to Varian, Butcher, move the hell away. Really nice. Samuro is pressuring us now. Trying to stand here, trying to see what can be done. The tank is sitting there and doing the objective, which just sucks. I need to heal off something. There is a fallen hero. Need to do something with this godforsaken tank. I need to take the CP cup. Let's go with the Insatiable Blade. This is gonna help us stay alive a little bit longer. Okay, we're gonna stun him in place. We're gonna try to get him down to that bottom HP pool. We really need to do something with the objective. This is where the cleave would come in handy super awesomely, because you are just able to punish the living crap out of the enemy and the objective. They need to stay the hell alive. I really won't be able to do too much here unless I find something to heal off of. So let's try to do just that. Varian going with the taunt. Unfortunately, the heal applied on a different hero, not allowing me to stack up meat. 128 meat already. They're gonna get the first objective. It's the Fire Punisher. Really don't like that one because I think it's the least useful one. Varian can die here fairly easily. We definitely have the objective. Vala can die there if Muradin would stun her. I really don't want to go and deal with the Punisher. So I'll just go down in here and try to do something in here. And then I'm gonna rotate to the bottom lane. Okay. If you are trying to play with Butcher, I'm gonna play with you, but I'm not really sure what her goal here is. I'm gonna rotate to the bottom. The Merc camp is wreaking havoc. Unfortunately, you don't get meat from the Mercs once they are in the lane. Samuro is definitely doing a great job pressuring the bottom. The Punisher is gone, and I have 2 versus 1 situation here. Let's go with the Furnace Blast. The enemy tends to be like grouped up nicely. Sure, the hook would be awesome, or the meat, the lambs to slaughter would be nice for the tank, but you are never guaranteed that you're gonna get the goddamn tank if they are so tightly packed together. So let's just keep on doing what we keep on doing. Samuro keeps capturing the camps. Try to charge in. Fortunately, taking crap ton of damage there from the goddamn tank. You don't want to block the way for them to be able to enter in. You really cannot close in the distance in this type of setup. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna get so... Yeah. Having the Furnace Blast over there activated would have done a whole lot more. 141. Need to keep stacking up that meat. Stitches can theoretically die there if he's not careful. That meat hanging over there is just hurting me so much. These 2 idiots are doing a lot of damage. Raynor should help here, not with this freaking thing. Vala is at the bottom trying to push our keep. So let's see if we can push out the enemy from the bottom. And also there's pressure. Yeah, at least one of them was able to be struck. Really nice hook there by Stitches. Now I'm taking a crap ton of unnecessary damage. But I'm even able to heal off the clone, so I kind of don't care. We really are rotating poorly, but at least looks like... No. It was Stitches who was able to get the... I'm too far. Let's heal. Really need to be careful on how we do this. We're trying to get to her. I was able to get help on Samuro there with Muradin. And there's that meat for me. Thankfully, it did not vanish. In the meantime, I'm going to start hacking and slashing and killing everything in here in order to help out with the objective. I don't know if Varian's going to have the balls to charge in. But if he's going to do that, I'm going to definitely punish him for it. Or try to do as much as I can. This is the Arcane Punisher, one of the most deadliest forms of the Punisher. I would really like to grab this one. We are at 30 mark. Okay, Varian doing the dumbest thing ever. And I was pushed away.
Good. This Arcane Punisher shall serve us well.
Okay, I'm trying to get Vala there, but unfortunately that did not work the way I intended. But I somehow managed to survive. But fuck fucking tank killed me. God damn it, I hate that ability. They are able to see how easy they are able to take down that freaking thing. 172 meat. Meridian should really get the hell out of here. He should have gotten out of there. Stitch is going for the helping hand. Unfortunately, it was too damn late. Are we gonna lose Stitches to the entire team? Stitch is able to stay alive. Really good job there. Really nice hook on the tank. Really nice. I'm gonna try to actually do a camp. Once you have a decent stack of meat, you are able to see that Butcher is able to do a crap ton of damage to the mercs. Like 320 is a single attack. Once you reach the meat which you need, you get to like 400 something, and then if you get more and more meat over and over again and you don't die and you are able to have over 200 meat, you're able to have quite the damage. So I want to protect the bottom here. I don't know where the tank is at, but there's a big battle going on in the middle. I'm gonna try to go and see if I can join in on the fun. Really good job there. Really nice kill. Are we gonna be able to get that kill on Varian? Beautiful collaboration, and with that we have our goal hit. So now if I die, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna return to the 200 mark. Butcher actually eating Irel. Really strange strategy, but it might actually saved Raynor there. At least I think so. I'm not really sure what the status. She's jumping away. I'm totally screwed here if I don't get the necessary help. Fucking hell! Oh man, that was just stupid. And for some reason, Butcher moved to a place where I did not even point him to move. But we do have already the 200 meat, so... Oh man. In boss battles or in hero fights, we're going to be able to pump out a crap ton of damage. But we need to time our furnace blast correctly, and as you are able to see, Samuro is focusing on Kel'Thuzad quite smartly. Until right now that this is going to end up badly for Muradin. Samuro is doing a really great job. Lanes are holding steadily. Vala is there, Irel is there, the tank is there. Looks like almost the entire enemy team is there with the exception of Varian. Beautiful kill, beautiful double kill. Nice, that worked out beautifully. Let's try to go. Trying to avoid this goddamn thing. Are we gonna be able to get that? Unfortunately, no. Stitches did not manage to finish off the job. But Raynor is now in the objective and he's able to keep gathering it. So hopefully Kel'Thuzad is gonna be able to come and help him. Help Stitches. Help Stitches. Help Stitches. Good job, good job, good job. Really nice, really nice. Look at Varian dying in a matter of moments. Really good play from Kel'Thuzad. I absolutely cannot play Kel'Thuzad. So at least you see a showcase of how Kel'Thuzad should be played. what can I tell you? But that was a nice dual kill. If we would have had a little bit more support there, maybe would have been able to even get eventually Samuro. But Samuro is doing an amazing job on the enemy team, I have to say. He's playing it really smart, focusing on the more squishier targets, and we're gonna go with the Bolt of the Storm. So we're gonna see if we're gonna be able to create some distance in case we really need to. We have how much meat? 230. So we are applying 500 damage each attack. So I really want to help Raynor here. If we would have the cleave, we would be able to keep attacking multiple units simultaneously, but it's really not that necessary right now. Try to keep pressuring this. I'm gonna try to grab the camp with Raynor so that we have the time for it. So this is gonna apply a tremendous pressure. Need to be careful about Murden's health. It looks like Stitches is still playing over there. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to help Stitches there. Can try to heal here off this middle guy. You should always focus the guy in the middle and then do the dogs. I'm gonna be able to get this camp. Okay, Samuro did something really stupid there, so we were able to severely punish him for that mistake. If I would be able to close in the distance on the goddamn tank, I would be just ecstatic. Unfortunately, I cannot really charge under the towers, even though I would love nothing more. Theoretically, rotating through here might be able to allow me to do just that. I will not be able to follow in on that. But we're definitely going to be able to push Vala into her breaking point. Nice exchange. Nice exchange. Really nice. Really nice. We're able to get most of the enemy down. And that allows our team to keep pressure on the middle there. We're then able to recover. Stitches joining the force. They're going to be pressuring the middle keep. Murden going after Lieutenant there. Or Sergeant Hammer, sorry. I keep mixing up the ranks. Strange time for Hyperion here, but at least it's going to protect them. And they're going to be able to keep putting down some pressure here in the core region. We do have the mercenary camps. Samuro is doing some damage to the push. Now it's hard to tell which one is real Samuro. Probably the one who's running away. The pressure is on the enemy core. I really hate the fact that I'm not able to help here. At least I'm living up to the name of the channel by sitting on the bench. Murden is pressuring the bottom, which is a strange choice. Kelt is out trying to support the team when escaping. Samuro is focusing the living crap out of them. There is just way too much damage over there. Now it's too late. Murden should have helped him. I'm gonna go and grab the camp. We have 260 meat. And it looks like the enemy was able to get Murden. Which is the worst freaking thing ever, because I cannot do the objective alone. And I certainly cannot go solo versus the entire team. It's gonna be the Fire Punisher. So we need more people. I cannot charge in, or this is gonna happen. Yeah, I got stunned. I got taunted. I was really hoping that I would be able to just make one person follow me. They're definitely gonna get this objective. Kelt Kel'Thuzad is able to keep spamming his ultimate, which is awesome, but it's not really gonna help do the objective, and Stitches is just gonna be focused too much. The taunt from Varian on the enemy team, good choice, considering that they have the 2 tanks. Is gonna focus, allow him to focus on them, and our tanks to not be able to escape. I'm not sure if, yeah, he missed that hammer, unfortunately. So now the focus should be on the Punisher and trying to defend the middle lane as much as possible. Fortunately, Kel'Thuzad dying. I'll try to come here, but Muradin is gonna need some serious help. Raynor can die here. I can't really charge right now because I would get focused. So they were able to pressure the middle quite severely. I need to be careful on how I do this. I really wanted to charge in, but as I saw Varian and everyone, I just knew it would be a bad idea. Stitches missing the hook is really unfortunate. Hyperion is great here, allowing us to pressure the enemy. Really don't want to end up being taunted by Varian there, so that's why I keep disengaging from the charge. I really want to go grab the Merc camp here, but I just don't know where the enemy is at. So we are gonna be able to apply some additional pressure in the top lane with this. And we should try to grab some additional Merc camps. Looks like they have the similar idea there. Let's try to do this as fast as possible. We are able to slay one of these massive goats. And just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Need to be careful on what I do here. 2 of our friendlies are gone. Vala is here. I need to be careful. Raynor and Muradin are at the bottom lane there. I'm really afraid that they're gonna try to pressure the core. We were able to time the furnace quite right. Able to go in after the goddamn tank even with the teleport. You just realized that I have been not using the teleport. I'm gonna try to get down here. I have quite the distance to go.
Claim it in my name.
I don't know where Vala is now. And it looks like it's only Muradin who's left. Let's try to kill Varian. Yeah, I'm gonna die by that taunt.
Slay the guardians. Unleash the Punisher. Go now!
So, it's actually awesome that I tried to went in and help him and he kind of abandoned me. But at least Kel'Thuzad is trying to do the objective, although I'm not really sure how well he's equipped to handle that. Raynor should try to go and do this. Muradin too. We really need the presence here. The minions, I would totally ignore them. I'm really hoping he's gonna do just that. Really nice. He's able to get the jump on the tank. Really should be careful about Vala there. Nice stun, nice stun. Now it's the time to push. Raynor is gonna seriously die here. How did he not see the Varian? We are at 30 mark. Really can get the objective. I'm gonna be up in a matter of moments. Varian is playing with Murdin, Kel'Thuzad, and Stitches are playing with Ursa, or what's her name? Aurel. I don't know what I have been calling her until now. I do apologize. Nice. Nice. Where's this goddamn tank? We get the Frozen Punisher. That's Samuro. That's Samuro. We're definitely gonna pressure the living crap out of the core. It's 290. Vala and Sergeant Hammer are the only ones who are alive. Ah, man. Trying to put down some pressure on Vala, but we were able to get the core before I was able to do anything more. Yeah, Samuro did a hell of a job. No argument there from me. So yeah, that's gonna be the Butcher. Obviously, the setup is the longest part. And depending on what map or what team you have, you're gonna end up losing or dying, and you're gonna end up losing your meat. So try to reach the 200 mark if possible. If you want to play Butcher and you want to make sure that you get a decent map for it, try to go with the unranked instead of actually going with the quick match. The quick match is just gonna throw you into the mix. In the unranked, unfortunately, it takes a long fucking time just to set up the match. But if you are trying to like practice for ranked or trying to practice a character, depending on which position in the team you're gonna have, you're gonna be able to let the team know in the chat that, hey guys, I would like to do this class, or I would like to do this build, or I would like to do this hero. So based around that, they are able to then try to adjust. That's what the unranked is gonna allow you to do. Butcher, you're not gonna see him that much in the ranked matches because it takes a crap ton of time to set him up. And if you keep dying, and if you keep losing meat, and if you are in a map which has only 2 lanes, it's just gonna be really slow grind. So in the late games, you might not be even able to provide the necessary assistance because you need to play aggressive, but not so aggressive to die yourself. So that's gonna be it for Butcher. The playlist for the Heroes of the Storm is going to be featured in the video's description and at the end of the video. I don't think I will be covering every hero, honestly, because I just simply don't play all of them. This is just like a pleasant change of pace for me from either World of Warships or any of the other PvP games which I tend to cover. And other than that, if you want to know what the channel is currently up to, go check out the channel. Link is in the description. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you all at the next one. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe out there, and bye-bye for now.